Good morning, friends, again. I have our part 2 series of what we did yesterday. We did wind and air, and you perhaps made one of these yesterday with your moms and dads, our little spin copter that we tested from my deck yesterday. And that was fun. I'm not going to read this book again, but we are going to continue our morning with a couple more activities that we can do with wind or air. I showed you this yesterday too. That was in our book, the pinwheel. That if you bring outside on a windy day will spin, or you can also use your own breath, your own wind power to spin it. So pinwheels are always fun. They're my favorite. And in the book also, that you probably have found some in your yard, are the dandelions. And it was a windy day at my house yesterday, so I think the wind did blow a lot of these away already. But you may have some of these at your house, and they're fun, and you can practice using your wind power to blow off the seeds. Like that. It's so fun to have the little fuzzies floating in the air. We did this in the fall with milkweed seeds too. So that is one way to practice using your wind power, your air, to blow and have some effects with that. So another example I have a straw, and I have some pom-poms, big and small. So looking at these two materials, what do you think we might be able to do with these two items relating to our own wind power? What do you think we could do with these things? We use this for blowing or sucking up our drinks, our smoothies, or our juice, or our milk, or whatever. And I thought it would be fun to see if we could use this straw to blow the pom-poms off my tray here and see if that could be successful. So you could try this too. So yes, this is one way that we can practice our own air power. I got that one off. Let's see if I can get them all off. Maybe I'll try the little ones first. I think I can also blow the bigger ones off. That one worked. Let's see if I can get these two bigger ones, this purple one and this blue one. I got that one. It takes a little more wind power, but I was able to do it. Yeah, I got them all off. Now if I put a couple back on, what's another way I could use my straw? This time, the first time I blew out. Let's see what would happen if I blow in, and if I suck my air in through the straw. Let's see what will happen. See that? I was able to hold the pom-pom and suspend the pom-pom up. I was able to do that with these sizes, and of course the small one. That one's lighter. This one's a little heavier. Do you think I can pick up this pom-pom with my straw by sucking in? Let's see if it will work on the bigger one. Remember, blow in. Let's try again. I can do it, but it does take more work to pick it up using your breath. You have to suck in really hard. So that was a fun experiment, and you could do it with, you could test out other items, like pieces of paper, blowing them. And then the opposite, up. So yeah, you could try that with different pieces of paper or your pom-poms. If you don't have any pom-poms, you can use pieces of paper, or you can, again, experiment with other items. So that was really fun. I'm just giving you different ideas, and I know you can come up with your own ideas also. But another fun thing to do for an air and wind experiment is making a windsock. So again, I'm just using a toilet paper tube. We've used these for many things. We use this for our bird feeder. We used it to make an instrument one day. We've used these in many different ways. So I thought we could make a little windsock. And you may or may not have some colored crepe paper streamers like this at home, but that's okay. You could use some other tissue paper, colored tissue paper. You could try wrapping paper, colorful ribbon that you have at your house. So since this is small, I'm just going to cut these pieces. Oops, see what the wind's doing here? The wind's carrying away my art supplies. So yeah, I thought I would just use like some rainbow colored streamers. And my orange one. If you wanted to make yours bigger, you could. You could just use a bigger piece of paper even and roll it up into a tube shape. So now I'm just going to use my glue stick. And go around the edge. I just cut these. I just made little slits in these. I just thought it might work a little bit easier to get the glue and the streamers on. Then I can always fold it back up. There. Let's see how this works. Green. The wind blew away one of my other ones. Where's my blue? Do I not have a blue one? Oh, there's the blue one. It fell down. I thought I had rainbow colors. And it is trickier to do this on a windy day because everything wants to blow away from me. But that will make my windsock work all that much better because tassels will move around more. And I put a little piece of yarn, just threaded it through the top, and you could decorate this part too with paint or marker or more pieces of your streamers. But see, I don't even have to move this with my hand. It's already kind of blowing around in the wind by itself. Blow even more. So I think that's really pretty. I like how that turned out. I think I'm going to hang it from my tree. So maybe you can be thinking of other ways that you can create and invent some items and things at your house to use in the wind. Maybe you'd like to make a paper kite with tassels at the end, kind of like with the streamers here. Or you could maybe make your own wind chime. Like I have this up here that when it blows in the wind, it makes a pretty sound. So maybe you could make something that makes a sound also. So I'm going to hang this here so I can enjoy that blowing in the wind. So yeah, that's kind of a nice activity. And of course, bubbles. your bubbles that we've done, that we did one other day. Bubbles are a great fun thing to do on a windy day. So get outside and enjoy the nice spring weather and see what activities you can do with wind and air. And before I leave, we are going to do the bye-bye song that we've been practicing. Oh, but also, I am going to send out an email to moms and dads today because we meet for Zoom tomorrow. I did want to say that I want you to find a toy, and I want you to hide the toy somewhere in your space where we do Zoom meetings. And your friends and I are going to try and guess, if you want to give clues as to where it might be hidden without telling us where it's hidden. You can give us clues and we can ask questions about where it's hiding, and we can play a little hide and seek game. So you find a toy that you want to hide and hide it, and we'll play hide and seek with that toy item tomorrow or today at Zoom. So let's say our goodbye together. Do it with me because I hope you've been practicing. See you later, alligator. Give a hug, ladybug. Blow a kiss, goldfish. Bye-bye, butterfly. Be sweet, parakeet. And see you soon, raccoon. Bye, friends. I'll see you today at Zoom, I hope.